Are you tired of seeing everyone talk about making money with AI, but still feel like it's all hype and no real answers? This video is different. By the end, you'll know exactly how to use AI to start making real money from home, with practical real-life strategies, even if you've never done anything online before. Keep watching because what I'm about to show you has already helped people just like you go from confused to cash flowing in just weeks. Without coding, without a huge budget, and without fake promises. Now, before we get started, can I ask one small favour? If you like what I do here, can you please hit the subscribe button? That keeps me energized to bring you more content. Thank you very much. Let's get into it. Let's get started with tip number 1, which is to use AI to start a freelance side hustle, even if you're not a pro yet. You don't have to be an expert to start freelancing. You just need to solve a problem that someone will pay you for. I've seen people use ChatGPT to create 10 high quality blog samples in one weekend and then land their first gig within just 7 days. And you can do the same thing. It's not about faking it, it's about letting AI be your personal assistant while you build some real skills. The myth is that you need years of experience. This is simply not the case. You just need some examples and that's it. You can use AI to generate mock social media posts, product descriptions or email copy. Then you can turn them into a simple portfolio using Canva. I know a guy who did this in one afternoon and that portfolio landed him his first $150 gig. Now let me give you a quick trick that worked insanely well. You can pitch yourself as a fast results freelancer. Businesses care about speed, so you can say something along the lines of, I help businesses get high converting content in 24 hours using smart AI workflows. That positions you as valuable and not just cheap. So if you want to really stand out, stop being generic. Don't say things like, I write blogs. Say something like, I help course creators rank on Google using content that AI helps me create faster and cheaper. And that's how you speak their language. Now here's a simple mindset shift that you can adopt. Stop thinking like a beginner and start thinking like a solution provider. I would suggest you pick one type of client, like coaches, Etsy sellers, or even consultants, and go all in on understanding their problems. That way your services feel like a glove that really fits. Now I've seen people get stuck trying to be on every single platform. You don't want to do that. Just focus on one to start with. Either Fiverr, Upwork.com, or even cold email or DMs. Now, a woman that I mentored used one Upwork gig to build a $1,000 a month business retainer with a real estate client. Simplicity really does scale. Now, to help you build trust faster, I recommend you record a short 30-second video introducing yourself. You don't need to use a fancy camera, you can just use your smartphone and say who you help and how and why you're excited to make their life much easier. This human touch really helps you stand out in a sea of AI generated noise. Now, I've put together some free training resources to help you build an online income stream using AI. Go and click the link in the description below the video if you want to learn more. Now back to the video. Let's now move on to tip number 2, which is to sell digital products created with AI with no design skills needed. This is for you if you hate selling but love the idea of creating once and getting paid forever. Digital products are the passive income lane most people sleep on, and AI removes 90% of the barriers. I've helped a busy mum create a mindset journal with ChatGPT and Canva that now sells daily on Etsy, and she had zero design experience to start with. And I suggest that you forget trying to go viral. Instead, you want to focus on ultra niche problems. For example, daily affirmations for black female entrepreneurs. Now that's real, very specific, and connects with someone instantly. You don't need a big audience, you just need the right one. To create faster, you can use ChatGPT like a brainstorming buddy. You can just go to ChatGPT and ask it, give me 10 ideas for a printable that solves a specific problem. Then you can use Canva to turn that into a visual product. You can literally go from idea to digital product in just 48 hours if you stay focused. Now here's the controversial truth: perfection is your biggest enemy. Now I've seen people wait 3 months to perfect a product, while others put out 3 products in that same time, get some feedback and keep improving. So if you want transformation, choose momentum over mastery. If you're scared nobody will buy, let me flip that for you. Offer your product for free to 10 people and ask for some feedback. That feedback becomes marketing gold. One woman I know did this with a budget planner, and her testimonials helped her hit 50 sales in her first month. The big thing I want you to understand is this: don't just sell a file. You're selling a feeling. If your planner helps someone feel less stressed, or your journal helps them feel more empowered, you can talk about that. People buy outcomes and results and not PDFs. A smart trick that works right now is to bundle your products. One AI-powered workbook might sell for just $7, but you can bundle that same workbook with a checklist, a video walkthrough, and suddenly you've got a $27 offer. People will pay more for simplicity and guidance, especially when you speak their language. Let's now move on to tip number 3, which is to start a faceless YouTube channel using AI. And no, you don't need to be on the camera. I know this sounds kind of wild, but some of the most profitable channels right now don't show a single human face. You can use AI to write scripts, generate voices, and even create videos without even picking up a camera. A former client of mine created a productivity facts channel using AI, and it hit 10,000 views in under 2 months. Now the biggest mistake people are making is trying to be original too soon. I recommend you start by modeling what's already working. So you can go to YouTube, type your niche, and then look at the top videos from the last 60 days. And then you can reverse engineer those ideas. Then use AI to build your own version faster. Now you can use ChatGPT for the script, 11 Labs for the voiceovers, and Pictory or InVideo to make the videos, all from just your laptop. You don't need any editing skills, and you won't have any editing headaches. And you don't need any expensive gear either. The whole system can cost less than your monthly coffee bill. Now, if you want your videos to actually get some views, focus on making people feel something. That could be curiosity, surprise, or clarity. One client I know ran a tiny habits that changed my life video and used ChatGPT to basically write it, and it pulled in 2.7 thousand views with just 14 subscribers. Now here's a mindset shift twist for you. Don't aim for virality, aim to give value. When your video solves a real problem, like how to stop procrastinating when working from home, it will attract the right people and not just random viewers. The key thing that most people often miss is monetization beyond the ads. I suggest that you add affiliate links to AI tools that you mention, or create a digital product to go alongside with your video. That way, even if you get 100 views, you can still make some decent money. Now, a real world tip I always share with people is to batch record your videos. If you can use AI to script and voice 3 videos in one weekend, then you can schedule them out. It buys you time and consistency. Consistency creates momentum, and momentum will help you to build income. Let's now move on to tip number 4, which is to offer AI-powered services to local businesses and blow their minds. Here's the truth: most local businesses are stuck in 2012 when it comes to marketing. They're still paying $500 a month for boring social media posts. So you can walk in and say, I use AI to help businesses like yours get seen more online for less time and less money. That gets their attention. The transformation here is massive. One client that I helped rewrote a cafe's entire website and email sequence using ChatGPT in just one weekend, and it helped them get 28% more bookings just by sounding more human. So you can do something very similar. Now, they didn't change their offer, they just changed their words. So if you're thinking, I don't know what to offer, I suggest starting with these. You can do email newsletters, you can do blog content, you can do social media posts, or you can even do local SEO articles. These are high value services that AI can help you deliver in hours and not days. Now let me give you the controversial part. You can charge premium prices even with AI doing most of the heavy lifting. Now why is this? The reason is because businesses pay for outcomes and results and not hours. When you show them that you have saved this one salon 10 hours a month on content, they get the real value. So if you want to close clients without sounding salesy, then show them some real examples. You can do this in an example would be to make a mock Instagram post or an email for them using AI and then say something like, I made this for you. Imagine having 10 of these ready every week. It's consultative and not very pushy. Now a smart way to make this work long term is to offer good packages and not just one-offs. You could do something like, I'll do 4 emails, 4 social posts and 1 blog a month for $400. That's recurring income, and most clients will happily pay you to not think about the content again. And don't forget about this. This isn't about AI replacing you. It's about using AI to serve clients better, faster, and much smarter. You become their secret weapon, and that kind of transformation is what builds long-term income and freedom. Let me now give you tip number 5, which is to build an AI-powered micro agency from home with no team and no office. You don't need a huge team or office to run what looks like a real business. You just need systems and AI. I've helped people build lean one-person agencies that offer AI-powered services like content creation, chatbot setup, or lead generation, all without hiring anybody. This is how you go from side hustle to full-on business. Let me tell you something that most gurus won't say. You don't scale by doing more. You scale by doing smarter. I suggest that you build simple service packages powered by AI tools like ChatGPT, Notion, Canva, or Jasper. Now, one person I helped offers a $600 a month AI content engine for coaches, and it's 90% automated. The key thing here is positioning. You don't want to sell yourself as just another freelancer. You want to position your offer as a solution as a service. For example, you could say something like, we help small brands publish 12 high converting posts every month using custom AI workflows. That instantly separates you from the competition. Now, one of the best things you can do is productize your service. That means you offer clear packages with clear outcomes and results. I would suggest something along the lines of something like done for you content package, 4 blog posts, 8 social captions, 2 email campaigns delivered monthly. Now, when people know exactly what they're getting, they are likely to buy faster. Now, if you're thinking, but I don't have any clients yet, you can start by doing 1 to 2 case studies for free or for cheap. This builds your confidence and social proof. Now, one girl I worked with offered her first package at $99, used the results in a Loom video testimonial, and turned that into a £1,500 client within just 30 days. A lot of people think AI replaces value. This is simply not the case. AI just replaces waste. Now, you bring the insight and AI brings the speed. The combo is very deadly. So if you feel like you're cheating, you're really not. You're just working smarter than the people stuck doing everything manually. Now, don't forget to charge based on value and not time. If your AI workflows save a business 10 hours a week or bring in more leads, that's worth way more than the time it takes you to build. Now, I recommend you anchor your pricing to the outcomes and not the effort. That's how you make real income from home without burning out. Let's now move on to tip number 6, which is to launch an AI-powered information product without being an expert, even if you've never sold anything before. The thing you probably don't realize is you already know something worth turning into a digital product. AI just helps you package it. You don't need to be a guru, you just need to help someone who's a few steps behind. A woman that I coached took her personal system for managing ADHD as a mum and turned it into a simple $37 guide with ChatGPT helping her to write 80% of it. Now, a big myth is that most people think that you need some massive life transformation to teach something. You really don't. I suggest that you look at the problems that you've solved in your own life. This could be organising your week, budgeting, meal planning and managing anxiety, or even planning content. And you can use AI to turn that into a workbook, a mini online course or a simple guide. Now let me give you a trick that a lot of people miss. Don't just teach what to do. You need to help them avoid what you actually struggled with. That's what makes it more personal, more real and more magnetic. For example, something like, here's how I wasted 3 months doing it wrong, and what actually worked, is 10 times more valuable than just step 1, step 2, step 3, etc. Now, if your fear is, why would someone listen to me? Here's the real truth. People don't want perfect, they just want real. I've seen people sell 100 plus digital products just because their story felt more relatable. They weren't trying to impress, they were just trying to help the audience. And that honesty really does stand out in a world full of hype. I recommend using ChatGPT to build the outline first. You can go to ChatGPT and just ask it, help me create a mini course for specific audience who struggle with specific problem, and then use your personal experience to fill in the gaps. It's like having a business coach and a ghostwriter on call 24/7 and for free. Now you can see better results if you sell transformation and not just information. So instead of saying this is a guide about journaling, you could say something along the lines of, this is how I used journaling to go from mental chaos to focused mornings in just 10 minutes a day. People buy change and not chapters. And here's a controversial truth. You don't need a website, a funnel or a massive list. One client of mine made $560 in her first week just using a Google document and a PayPal button. This is because she spoke clearly to a real pain point. So I recommend you focus on the clarity and not complexity. Let me now give you tip number 7, which is to turn AI into your silent business partner so you can work less and earn smarter. Let me tell you a secret that most people completely overlook. You don't need to be an expert in everything. You just need to know how to ask the right questions. ChatGPT is basically your business co-founder that works 24/7 and it never complains and can brainstorm, write, plan and simplify anything that you throw at it. I recommend you stop seeing AI as a tool and start treating it like a teammate. If you're spending hours planning your next digital product, content calendar, or even email campaign, you're doing it wrong. You can ask AI to give you a 30-day plan with hooks, call to actions, and post formats based on your audience, and boom, you're 80% done. Now, if you're stuck trying to figure out your niche, AI can literally help you find it based on your own story. One guy I helped used ChatGPT to map out his journey from burnout to remote freelancing, and it gave him 3 content pillars, 10 video ideas, and even a tagline for his brand. That's clarity that most coaches charge $2,000 for. Now, the key thing to understand is this. AI doesn't replace your ideas, it really just sharpens them. You're still the driver, but AI makes sure you're not guessing. It helps you to validate ideas before you waste time building things nobody actually wants. So if you're tired of second guessing yourself, this is your cheat code. Now, I suggest that you use AI to automate the stuff that drains your energy first. If you hate writing, you can use ChatGPT to draft your scripts or your product descriptions. If you struggle with the pricing, you can ask AI to compare offers in your market and help you create free tier packages. The more you offload the busy work, the more space you have to grow. Now here's a controversial idea. Being a solopreneur in 2025 doesn't mean doing it all yourself. It means building a lean digital business that runs with smart systems. AI is your tech co-founder, your assistant, your marketer, all rolled into one. That's how you scale without staff or burnout. Now, one of my clients used AI to launch a simple service business from home while still working her 9 to 5. She used ChatGPT to write her emails, organise her pitch deck, and even generate client contracts. And within just 6 weeks, she had 3 clients on $400 a month retainers. Not because she worked harder, but because she worked a lot smarter. So you can do the same thing. Well, that's it for today. 7 powerful tips that you can start using right away. Now, if you're serious about building your online business and creating a sustainable online income, then take the next step now and click the link below in the description or in the comments and go through to my website, where you'll find some free training resources which can help you get started right away. These free step-by-step resources are designed to guide you through launching a successful online business and generating multiple online income streams. So don't wait, take action today. Click the link below and start your journey right now. And please don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. It really does energize and motivate me to create more content for you. Thank you very much indeed. And if you want to connect on social, you can find me on LinkedIn and Instagram. The links are in the description below. Thank you so much for watching and supporting the channel, and have a wonderful day.